students. I think all are safe and happy at home. Shall we start with the first chapter, chemical reactions and equations? The first part I will explain once more. A reaction, it means breaking of bond and making of bond. Bond breaking and bond making. Chemical reaction means during chemical reaction bond breaking and bond making take place. And the symbolic representation of chemical reaction is called chemical equation. We can say word equation like this. Magnesium reacts with oxygen to form magnesium oxide. It's a word equation. That means magnesium reacts with oxygen to form magnesium oxide. We can represent this word equation in form of by using chemical symbols and all. That is, we know the symbol of magnesium Mg and oxygen O2, MgO2, MgO. So we can see left side and right side. So left side represent reactants and right side represent products. Reactants are the substance that take part in chemical reaction, and product is the new substance formed during chemical reaction. So the symbolic representation of chemical reaction is called chemical equation. Another example. If we put a piece of zinc granules in sulfuric acid, we can see reaction take place there and the products formed are zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas. So during chemical reaction, how can we understand a chemical reaction take place or not? There will be change in color, sometimes change in color, then evolution of gas, then change in temperature. So there will be change in color, evolution of gas, change in temperature, and also change in state. So these are the characteristics of a chemical reaction. During a chemical reaction, color change will be there. In some reaction, gas will evolve there, and some reaction, temperature changes will be there, and the state of reactants and product. Reactants also change. You can see here in this reaction, hydrogen gas is evolved. This upward arrow represents a gas. Gas is evolved. And we are putting zinc granulates in solid state and sulfuric acid aqueous. Aqueous means dissolved in water and zinc sulfate aqueous. So when reaction takes place, zinc reacts with sulfuric acid and hydrogen gas is produced and zinc sulfate is. This is another example for chemical reaction. So the characteristics or the changes during chemical reaction is important. Change in color, then evolution of gas, change in temperature, change in state. I think you got an idea about the chemical equation. Next we are going to learn about balancing of chemical equation. Balancing. Balancing of chemical equation. conservation of energy. According to law of conservation of energy, energy can neither be created nor be destroyed but can be transformed from one form to another. So while writing a chemical equation, it should be a balanced equation. We can write a simple equation. Magnesium burns in air to form magnesium oxide. So the number of reactants on left side should be equal to number of reactants on product side. Then only we can see it's a balanced equation. And also we have to write the physical state. Here we can see magnesium one atom, then O2 molecule and magnesium oxide is produced. In 9th standard you learn about the mole concept. 1 mole magnesium reacts with 1 mole O2 to form 1 mole magnesium oxide. So it's not a balanced equation. Number of reactants on left side and number of atoms on product side are not equal. Magnesium here only 1 atom, here 1, but oxygen 2 other, here only 1 oxygen. There is a technique to balance chemical equation. A simple technique is the first we have to see which is the compound having maximum number of atoms. So we can see here oxygen, 2 oxygen atoms are there. So we can start from here itself. 2 oxygen on left side. So we can make this oxygen also 2 by keeping 2 on left side. It's not possible to write here or here. So wrong. Always we have to write on the left side. So now 2 MgO means this 2 is applicable for magnesium and oxygen. 2 MgO means 2 magnesium atom and 2 oxygen atom. Then we can see 2 magnesium atom on right side. So we have to make 2 here. Then only magnesium atoms left side also 2. So we can see 2 magnesium atom, here also 2 magnesium atom, 2 oxygen, 2 oxygen. One more thing is there, if you know the physical state, that also we have to mention. Magnesium ribbon we are taking, it's in solid state. Then oxygen, gas, and magnesium oxide is white powder, that is in solid state. If you know the physical state, you have to write the physical state also. So it's a balanced equation. This is a balanced equation. From this balanced equation, it is clear how many atoms take part in reaction. In terms of moles, also we can say 2 mole magnesium reacts with 1 mole O2 to form up to magnesium oxide. Another example we can see Zn plus H2SO4 gives zinc sulfate plus H2. Is there any need to balance this equation? You can check it. It's already balanced. 1 atom, zinc 1 atom here, 1 atom, then sulfate ion 1 only, left and right side, 2 hydrogen on left side and 2 hydrogen on right side. That is balancing of chemical equation. Now we can see another example, balancing of chemical equation. Iron reacts with the steam to form iron oxide. I will write equation here. Fe plus H2O gives Fe2O3 plus Fe3O4 plus H2. Actually, balancing of chemical equation is trial and error method. We are keeping numbers, then balancing. Then this equation you can see oxygen, this is the compound having maximum number of atoms. Fe3O4, 4 oxygen atoms are there. So we can start from this compound. From here you can see oxygen is the atom having more number, that is 4. Left side only 1 oxygen. So what we can do, we can make 4 here, then number of oxygen is correct. Then you can see hydrogen, 4 into 2, 8 atoms are there. Here only 2, so make 4 into 2, 8. How many iron atoms? 3 iron atoms on right side, so 3 here. Very simple, it's a balanced equation. This is the way to do the balancing of chemical equation. First we have to select the compound having maximum number of atoms. That is, this is the compound Fe3O4. And in that compound itself, which one is having maximum number? Oxygen atom. So, 4 oxygen atoms are there. We can make 4 oxygen on left side by keeping 4 here. Then the number of hydrogen is 8 now. You can balance it on right side. Then 3 Fe on right side, 3 Fe on left side. If you know the physical state, you can mention the physical state also. So this is balancing of chemical equation. So you can work out more problems from your textbook. You will get more idea. Another example we can see. Barium chloride reacts with, first I will write the word equation. Barium chloride reacts with aluminium sulfate to give barium sulfate plus aluminium chloride. It's a word equation. Barium chloride reacts with aluminium sulfate to form barium sulfate and aluminium chloride. The first thing to write the chemical equation, you have an idea about how to write the formulas. If you don't know the formulas, it's not possible to write. Barium chloride formula BaCl2 plus aluminium sulfate Al2SO4 thrice. The barium sulfate, one of the product formed is barium sulfate and the another one is aluminium chloride. If formulas are wrong, the whole thing will wrong. So you have a clear idea about how to write formulas. You have to learn it. So this is the equation, and out of this we can see aluminium sulfate is the compound having maximum number of atoms, and we can see 3 sulfate ions on the left side. Here only 1 sulfate ion. So we can make it 3 by keeping 3 here. So 3 barium atoms. Here also you can make 3 barium atoms. How many aluminium atoms on left side? 2. So right side also 2. So we can check it. 3 barium, 3 barium. 3 into 2, 6 chlorine atoms. 2 into 3, 6 chlorine atoms here. 2 aluminium atom and 3 sulfate. So it's a balanced